is started. All right, checking stream on the YouTube side first. Connection listed as excellent. Checking audio. Hello, testing the audio. This is a test for the audio. It sounds a bit quiet, but that could just be YouTube. Let's check the Twitch side. Twitch side is showing a good bit rate. Let's check the audio. Hello, this is the audio for the Twitch side. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, sounds good to me. Good there. Let's go ahead and get, don't forget, we want to get our posts put out. So there's post 1. There's post 2. Now people know we're streaming. They can join in. Closing out all the extra windows now. Okay, we look good there. We look good there. Let's grab my overlay so I can see what I'm doing. OBS, there we are. Hello everyone and welcome to another night of Artisan Stream. I'm sorry I wasn't available last night to do stream, but I mean, last week was particularly rough. I don't want to get into the details, but this last weekend, normally I'm able to just sleep in on a Saturday, and then, you know, I recover from there. But it turns out that wasn't enough. I actually slept all day Saturday, didn't get hardly anything done Sunday, and then I even called out of work on Monday, and, you know, missed stream that night as well. But I'm feeling better. I'm getting back into the roll of things. Yeah, so anyway, I don't want to keep the start of streams stopped up for too long. I do have some new things I want to point out. So we don't have channel points, but I've been having ideas about things that I want to do with channel points. We're not we're not affiliates yet. So I figured, what if I just took the things that I want to use channel points for and use them to incentivize the things that I need in order to become affiliate. So that's where this is at, what I've got on the stream now. So every follow I get will be 1 mandate. Of course, if you unfollow and refollow, that doesn't count. If you're already a follower, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? Let me know, and you'll get your mandate for having followed previously. So that works in retrospect as well. So any of my followers that show up, you're not missing out. So that'd be 1 mandate. That would be a mandate to craft 3d6 items. I will roll 3d6. And then, you know, that will determine how many of the item you get to decide what item. And if you have a material preference, I'll even allow that as well, provided we actually have access to that material. Yeah, so that's that. The other side would be restricted trade of specific items, max of 3 active. So that would be like don't sell shields or don't sell scepters, which I've already preloaded into that. We'll be keeping track of that here. There we go, here. Oops, click off of that. Excuse me. So wrong side. Right here. Current chat mandates are don't sell shields and don't sell scepters. So I'll have those preloaded for now. If we do get any new first-time commenters, let me know what you want to mandate. Or sorry, not first-time commenters. We get followers. Any followers or previous followers, let me know what your mandates want to be. And I'll load those in. Of course, I'm only going to allow a max of 3. So once we get full, the next mandate would then come into spot 1. Everything would shift down, and whatever was in 3 would be knocked out. So that's just the way it goes. If we get a lot of mandates really quick, then you may be pushing someone else's out. Take that up with if someone pushes your mandate out, take that up with them, not with me. I'm just, you know, I'm just playing games here. Second thing that I am offering here is, sorry, which side am I? This is the hand I want to use. First time commenters, you get to name or execute a dwarf 1 time for now. So this is to incentivize chatting. If you are already a follower, let me know that you're a follower. I'll verify that. And 1 time per stream, I'll let you get my streaming legs. There we go. Let you name or execute a dwarf once per stream if you're a follower. Yeah, so I think that about covers that. I may adjust the positioning on these once we get into the game. I just kind of guesstimated where I felt like they would make sense. So that's there. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the game pulled up, and I'll get myself put into the background more properly. There we go. Close that. And I think we are good. Actually, let's go ahead and get this reset real quick. Don't want to run out of space. I only got so much set up. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, let's get the game that I'm going to play. Dwarf Fortress, here we are. Continue active. We'll go into Nitharlana, the future land. And we'll continue from our most recent save. Once we get loaded in here, I'll go ahead and keep it paused for a little bit and take a look at where those are sitting on the screen, and I'll try to shift those around to somewhere that maybe makes a little more sense. There we are. Let's get to a more, scrolling around. More interesting to see spot. Maybe something, what am I doing? Reflexively clicking on things. Okay, this seems to be a better spot. So I think I can go ahead and drag that up a little bit. That looks good to me. And actually, I'm thinking I can shrink that down a little bit more. Not a lot. Sorry, adjust my zoom to 100% so I've got a better idea of how big this is actually going to look. And I want to actually indent that in a little bit because I'm expecting to get notifications here. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Let's get my canvas scaled back to the window. And we'll go with that for now. If you think it looks bad or you think you can, think of a way to make it look better, let me know, and I'll keep half an eye on it. Maybe check on it again and mess with the settings a little bit on the text there. Yeah, without further ado, our top priority thing today. So the very first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to go into our nobles screen, and I'm going to... Oh, I'm already in a screen. I'm going to assign a hammer. Now, the significance of this, of assigning a hammer, is that if you have a hammerer without a justice system in place, they will decide what is and isn't crimes, and they will decide what appropriate punishment is, and if there's no jail cells or chains or anything like that for them to punish dwarves with, they will default to giving them a beating. So this can be very deadly for dwarves. So we're actually doing a very dangerous thing here by setting this up. It's going to create a lot of urgency on us to get a justice system set up. Additionally, I'm also noticing now that I'm in the noble screen, we have a lot of things we need to do for our mayor. So we'll also make that a high priority today. But hopefully we won't have too many dwarves die from our hammerer before our justice system is going. Yeah, let's go ahead and get someone assigned to there. No one has relevant skills. Okay. I guess who do we want? Should our manager also be the hammerer? No. We definitely should not make a hammer lord. He will actually kill dwarves. Who's good? Let's scroll down for a bit. Fisher worker, clerk, fish dissector, herbalist, a mason, potash maker, bowyer, herbalist. Dustbin, Akrol Shukar. You know what? Dustbin is a good name. Let's make him. Let's make Dustbin our hammerer. Does he have any needs? He does not have any needs. So that is good. Alright. So now we have our hammerer in place. The next order of business that I want to address, actually, we'll look at these. Let's go ahead and get some of this built out while I still have things paused. Doors. It's like all that set up. So let's get these. Or actually, sorry, we don't want to do doors quite yet. We actually want to do smoothing for the bedrooms. There we are. Wait, what urgency was that? 4? I don't want that at 4. I want that at 7. I want this to be a very low priority task. That sets that up. Excuse me. good on that front. Our most unhappy dwarf is no longer unhappy. Let's see how Chucky's doing. He's probably still the most unhappy. Not anymore, actually. That is neat. Let's go by name. Did Chucky die? That's the next question I have. Charlie, Cherokee. Nope, there's Chucky. But we went back to being a planter. Let's take a look at him. Chucky Emanashton, planter. Overview, he is haggard. Unmet need, eat good meal. Unmet need, fight. Unmet need, be with family. I'm pretty sure we have him signed up in the military as well. Can we check that? Yeah. He's part of the trustworthy Felicias. You know, Felicia's known for being trustworthy. Uniform, kills, no kills. Let's see, trustworthy Felicias, that's these guys. Let's look at their schedule. The current month, where is it is Felsite. So let's go to Felsite. Oh, here we go. It says for me, current month, very well. He's off duty, so next month he'll be in duty. He'll be training. So at that point, we can set, I think we'll be ready to set him up with a, with a kill order to get him some fights. On that note, actually, let's go ahead and hit play. Let things start running out. We got some smoothing jobs going on. Let's come down to the caverns, or actually come up a little bit. Let's take a look at this hospital real quick. We seem to be stocked, except for powders, which I haven't figured out how to deal with. We have all the buckets we want. We do want more soaps. So that's something last week I think we finished on. We want to mill seeds or nuts into paste. We're going to do that for a while. Actually, we got a bunch of paste. We want to stop doing that, I think. And then we want to... Requires liquid container. Okay. Actually... We have nothing in here. Microcline jug. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we're rocking that oil. Okay, so we got plenty of oil there. We just need to make lye. So let's get some jobs going making lye using... We got some ash here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from the other one. That will give me 5 out of the 4. So I need a little more ash. Oh, we're continuing to make ash still. So we're good on that front. So we'll let that go for a bit. In the meantime, oh, we got some notifications. Let's actually take a look. Let's pause real quick, and then I will readjust these, what are they? The text overlay I got. So actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this down in the bottom corner. That way it's out of the way of everything. Actually, why don't we just move everything down there? Yeah. That's better. That looks better, I think. Oh, didn't mean to move that. Kind of like that in a bit. Maybe we leave that up here. It is kind of like a notification class thing, so we'll leave that up there. We'll have this other message down here at the bottom. I think that's looking better already. Hello, Cheese. Good morning, gamers. Artisan, can you give us any hint what the Wild West channel will be? The Wild West channel, let's see. You still here? Yeah, you're still here. Cheese, I think last stream you may have stuck, or recently. I know there's a power. You show up and you ask a question. As soon as I answer it, you leave. Oh, hey, there's something going on. Let's pause that. But anyway. Okay, we got multiple things to deal with, but I'll answer your question first, even though you're probably going to leave immediately after it. Can you give us a hint as to what the Wild West channel will be? The Wild West channel is going to be a horrible channel where everyone is mean to each other. So that's because I stream at 3 a.m. Yeah, so that's when I stream. Maybe you should modify your schedule to work around my schedule. Or, you know what, actually, if you can get me to affiliate and then give me like $500 a month, like $500 a month, that's enough money that I could probably convince my wife to let me quit my job and do this full time. Actually, it's probably going to be more like 1,000 before she'll agree. But anyway, that said, I need to answer your question. Wild West. So the counting channel, that one was to see how long can people get along. Like ultimately at some point there's going to be some big issue and it's going to cause like some major break in trust or something. And you know, since it got very factionalized, I was expecting a lot of people to be very upset at each other. So I was thinking up, how do I resolve that? How do I keep the server healthy after something like that? And I was like, well, what if I created a channel where everyone could get their aggression out on each other? So the idea is the Wild West is a channel where I've basically opened up all the permissions. So this is a channel where people can go in there. It's like the CSZ, the compulsive spamming zone, except you're allowed to be meany to each other. You get to delete each other's messages. So that's kind of the point of it. At some point, I'm going to start giving... actually, I'll go ahead and give you a heads up. I'm going to release a challenge this Saturday. Yes, I am planning on doing a breakdown of the counting channel. That is something that will happen at some point in the future. I need to sit down and work out some botting scripts and stuff, and then I can get a bot to go through and scrape all the data for me. Alternatively, I could go through and do it manually, but that's going to be a lot of work. But one way or another, I am going to get a breakdown. We'll be able to post it in the lore board. You can treat it as a roleplay thing, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, just roleplay in it, and then when you shoot someone dead, you just delete their message, right? It still works. It's whatever you want it to be, but you also get to be mean. At some point, so this Saturday, I'm going to release a challenge. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but if you win the challenge, you'll be deputized as one of the sheriffs or a ranger or some. I'll come up with some kind of name for it, but you'll be deputized and you'll have special additional permissions to modify the channel itself. And I'm curious how far we can go until one of the deputies or rangers or whatever decides to delete the channel, because that's something they will be able to do. It'll be hilarious if they do it immediately. It'll also be hilarious if it happens later. Like whenever it happens, I'm gonna find it very amusing. But yeah, I hope that answers the questions. Let us get this reorganized so I can see what all I am doing. There we are. Let's see. What's happening in game? A kill morning waxes. The mountainous corpse has come. A great hairy theropod. It has thin wings of stretched skin, and it moves about carelessly. Its cornflower hair is unkempt. Beware its poisonous bite. Yes, you can give someone deletion perms for one channel. Essentially, the permission for it is to give them channel management permissions. So actually, a little bit of behind the veil there. Millionfowl has channel permissions for the Millionfowl garbage barge. He could choose to delete the channel at any time. It's within his purview. Poison cornflower hair is scary. It's a corpse. Thin wings stretch like skin. So it's a corpse with cornflower hair. We're gonna hit okay, and we're gonna immediately pause. Why did it unpause after that? I want to look at this other one. Someone's been caught by a fey mood. Okay, we'll come back to that real quick. We got sparring going on. We're still in the month of Fellsight. Make Bone Crafts 10 has been completed. Oh, by the way, Cheese, are you following me? Are you a follower? Let's see. An animal has grown to become a stray cat. 3 new stray cats. We'll deal with that later. I'm not worried about 3 stray cats. Actually, No, I'm not worried about 3 stray cats yet. We got a Fey Mood. We've acquired a workshop. This one here. Elemental Kiretzan planter. He's claimed it, but he's not present. That means he's off collecting things. Oh, you are. Well, as you may already be... Yes, I explained earlier in the stream, but you can't really go back in time yet unless you're on YouTube, but YouTube's super delayed, so I recommend watching the Twitch stream. Anyway, you do get 1 free mandate. Would you like to mandate the creation of items or restrict the trade of a specific type of item? We'll come back to this Fey Mood. Meanwhile, I want to go see... Oh, he came out from the surface. Okay. But where did he go? I don't care about a pond breaker. There he is. Yes, coal is an item, but I will mention that coal is something that I will never sell. You mandate coal. You don't really make coal. You get, it's called bituminous coal. You mine it out of the earth, and then you can refine it into coke. And then coke is a fuel source for our furnaces. So yeah, I guess if you want to give me a real low ball, you could mandate the creation of coke. Also, another real low ball would be mandating that I cannot sell coal or coke or something like that. Mostly because I'm not planning on selling those at all. If you want to do something mean, right now the meanest thing I have on here is don't sell scepters, which is a craft. And I've been putting crafts into bins. So now when I go to sell to the traders, I can't just click my finished good bins. I have to go through the bins and make sure I don't sell any scepters. Let's see. A kill morning waxes. A kill morning waxes is healthy, no official position, and is 605 years old. They have no items. We have no health status. Oh, description. A great hairy theropod. It has thin wings of stretched skin, and it moves around carelessly. Its cornflower hair is unkempt. Beware its poisonous bite. It is basically unbreakable, agile, and slow to tire, but is very weak. What am I brewing in the barrels? You want to I'm brewing all sorts of things. So, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick while I'm paused. Again, that's not something that I would sell, but I will absolutely let you restrict it. So we got Dwarven wine in there. Looks like we also have Dwarven beer. That's more beer. Dwarven ale. Really, the main thing I sell is crafts. So if I come over here, but we presently have none. Or no, that's not a crafts dwarf workshop. There it is. I guess there's an amulet. Can I do finish goods? Bars, bins, blocks, body parts, boulders, boxes, bracelets. Bracelets are those. Cuttable parts, chains, cheese, cloth. I don't mean to make this difficult on you. I'm just gonna be clear with you. If you're gonna block something I'm just not going to sell, I'll let you know. Okay, you can restrict cheese. That's thematic. Cheese is also a thing that I will not be selling. Actually, you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think another valid mandate would be a mandate that I must buy cheese when it's available. So, yeah. So we're gonna, you want to make it that I have to buy cheese? I feel like that's more thematic. All right, yeah, let's do that. Must buy cheese. Import only cheese market. All right, I'm not allowed to buy anything. Or, oh, sorry. I gotta move everything down. This is gonna be a little inconvenient to do. Must buy cheese. There we go. I will have to prioritize the purchase of cheese. How should we run that? Maybe, I mean, I want to see how much cheese shows up in the next caravan. I don't know if it should be, like, super restrictive. I have to buy all the cheese before I can buy anything else. I feel like that's where I want to start it, but if that becomes too oppressive, like, if it makes it impossible for me to buy anything at all, I might scale that back. But that'll have to be after I complete an import. So anyway, next caravan that comes in, I will buy all of the cheese, and then reassess whether or not that's fair. Yes, you can also name a dwarf. Would you like to name a dwarf? We have 86 to choose from. I'll go ahead and scroll slowly through here. If you see something you want me to name, let me know. Oh, actually, real quick, I'll also jump over here. We have a couple of nobles. So if you want me to name one of the nobles, these are their positions. These are the nobles. I can go ahead and name someone for you there as well. A beekeeper, a dyer, a herbalist. Oh, herbalist. Lie maker, miller, planter, hammerer. A hammerer's job is to execute dwarves when they misbehave. The shearer, the spinner. A bone doctor, he resets broken bones. A clerk. Their job is to sell and trade things when caravans come. Chief medical dwarf, he's in charge of medicine. We got a couple of surgeons, a trader, a broker, a mayor, a hammer dwarf. So a hammer dwarf is different from a hammerer in that a hammer dwarf is someone that's good at using the hammer in the military, versus hammerer, again, that's someone who administers beatings and executions. I'll reiterate again in case you missed it. Yes, I am allowing you to name a dwarf. The reason I'm scrolling through here and telling you about these is so that you can pick someone. Of course, we have some dwarven children that you could name, and a baby even. Anyway, that's the list. The hammerer, just gotta think of a name. Okay. Yeah, let me know when you have a name, and we'll get him named up. Oh, this reminds me, I need to get more cage traps set up down here. Oops, right, it doesn't remember my settings from last time. Oops, we'll get that canceled. we got a lot of these. There we go. Now we ran out. Let's get those closed. Oh, right. I still need to look at what's going on with that beast. There he is. Yes, we already read that. So let's look at skills. We have no skills. He has no rooms to speak of. None of that. Relations. Oh, he has a deity. Dung dash poor thrib ume. Ukap, Boozbel Telsta, and Sinclair Ujafacilier. Groups. The Nathans of Water Bottle. Site government, former he used to be the member of what? What is this? Oh, maybe this is a forgotten beast that was sent here by, or like came out of someone else's fortress and then made their way here, maybe. He has no listed kills. We also don't know anything about his personality. I'm worried about fighting this guy. I kind of don't want to. So this might actually be a mistake, but I kind of want to do that. Let's actually... These guys are mostly unequipped, and these guys are not well-equipped either. I think we want to keep him locked outside for now. We're gonna go... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with that. So let's go ahead and get our stuff locked up for now. That door. Do we have anything in here that's of matter? Oh yeah, there are some things in here we care about. Not a whole lot. Let's get that also locked up. I sure hope there's no dwarves outside. If they are, they're as good as dead. We'll also get this door forbidden. Yeah, we removed that door. I think that covers it. Let's come back to the guy and follow him as he walks around for a minute. If he's not heading anywhere, that means that he... Oh, he's flies. He can fly. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, we don't want to fight him outside. He doesn't seem to be heading towards the fortress at all. So I think we're safe for now. If we are going to fight him, we want to lure him into the fortress. Oh, he's just flying up now. Okay. But we'll let him be for a bit. And let's go ahead and see, what do we need? I think we need more hammers. So let's get some... Oh yeah, we got silver chains, good. How many dwarves are missing hammers right now? Let's look at equipment. All of these guys are equipped. These guys are not all equipped. There's one... I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hammers. So let's go to the manager. Sorry, Warhammer. And let's go ahead and make that 12. That way we can get some more training in, and then they'll pick the best 6 of the 12. Make that a high priority. Come over here. And actually, let's go through the manager again and do the smelt native silver ore. We're going to make that 12 as well and bring that up the chain. So Actually, let's pause real quick. Everyone should already... Actually, no, we don't need the burrow because we locked everything up. We're fine. Not going to worry about the burrow. Aspiring, aspiring, aspiring. Oh, this look... Hello, Echo the Echo. This looks like something from Cruelty Squad, and I'm in existential fear. Howdy. Yeah, this is... I vaguely recall Cruelty Squad, and I'm not going to entirely disagree. This is top-down, so it's not really going to be like as like action-packed, but certainly there are a lot of crazy stories that come out of this. Right now, I'm dealing with being... There's an undead corpse flying around outside with hair made of cornstarch. Oh, hey, we got a new name for the hammer. Let's go ahead and get that. That reminds me. Oh, the overlay. Yes, the, yeah. I don't know. I like it. I think it's neat. So, actually, let's go ahead and get that minimized. We love forwarding it up. Yes. Sorry. I'm dealing with two mental spaces at the same time. Hammerer. That's dustbin. So we'll go back to creatures. Sort by name. Where's dustbin? We'll go to him. And we want to give him a new name. X underscore sir. Alright, it is done. He has a new name. I think he meant the overlay. Overlaid underneath. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I felt like this is pretty creative. Originally, actually, this overlay was set up for when I played RuneScape, because I like to be kind of like... I don't like to block any of the gameplay, and I feel like the low Luma stuff in there is pretty easy to fill in. I mean, it's black, so you can fill it in with whatever. Yeah. Anyway, since you are a first-time commenter, that does allow you to name or execute a dwarf of your choice. So if you'd like, I can scroll through the available dwarves. So first of all, we have our nobility, we have a mayor, we have a militia commander, someone is already named the Hammerer. We have a manager, chief medical dwarf, a broker, a bookkeeper, and a militia captain. And then after that, we have a whole bunch of dwarves through here. So I'll scroll through slowly. If you're not interested, let me know. I'll get back to the gameplay. If you do see one you want me to name, just let me know. I'll get them a name. Or if you see someone you want executed, I'll execute them. Yeah. Anyways, yes. We have a woodcutter, a fishery worker, a fish dissector, a beekeeper, a dyer, herbalist, herbalist, lye maker, miller, planter, shearer, spinner, bone doctor, clerk, chief medical dwarf, a number of surgeons. That reminds me, I need to go look at the hospital, get these guys actually employed. Trader, broker, mayor. You could execute the mayor. I'd allow that. I've got no restrictions on this. Where are we at? Hammer dwarf. Maybe it's more interesting if I say their first names. Yoshi, Sabine, Erin, Eugene, Niramek, Pauline, Griffin, Charlie. Yesterday, my founder was killed by a forgotten beast. To honor her, I'd like to name the mayor Topus. We can do that. Let's go confirm our mayor is Ares. So let's come back to here. Sort by name. Mayor Ares. Take a look at her. We'll get the name changed. The name is Topus. There we are. It is done. Our new mayor, Topus. Actually, she has a bunch of things we need to do for her, but we'll get to that as soon as we can. A lot of things got canceled. Why? Oh, because we don't have stuff to do stuff with. We'll come back to that later. There's fighting going on. There's fighting going on. Oh, right. We need to look at this. Has been claimed. This building has been claimed by Planter. Okay, it seems like they are still wandering around. Let's look at Elemental Kilrudzatam. So, name E, A, B, C, D. Where are you? Kilrudzatam? I see. Okay, they wanted boulders. That's what's going on. Cool, okay. So I'm not worried about that anymore. Where were we? What do we want? I think the thing on the top of my mind that I want to look at is this hospital. I want to get some better people assigned to it. So as far as doctor goes, surgeon, I don't remember if he's actually good at his surgeon or if he's actually a good bone doctor. So let's get those guys out and get some new people put in. My chief medical dwarf is already... Oops, what did I do? Let's get the surgeon. Here we go. Accomplished, talented. Marley Shara der Barclay or Rexalian Mana Kate Cud. Uh-oh. We have an alert. Let's just go with the first guy. Bone doctor. We need a bone doctor. Oh. This guy is actually an accomplished bone doctor. We have a slightly better situation here. Let's grab that other surgeon, though. There's the surgeons. We went with that one. This was the other one. Yeah, Rexlin. We'll get her put in as the diagnostician. She'll get better at that over time. Yeah, I think now I can come back. Yeah, to get the rest of that soap in, let's go ahead and get that task made. Now, what's this alert? Ozar Bulwapolin, dwarven baby, is missing for a week. Oh no. That could be a number of things. I really hope it's not a vampire. That would be probably the worst thing. I was playing a mod and a deity showed up to my fort. I abandoned the fort for completely unrelated reasons, I swear. Completely understandable. Needs empty cage. 37, okay. Silver ore needs silver nuggets. Cancels load cage trap, needs more cages. Cancels load cage trap, needs cages. Okay, let's get more iron going. Actually, let's do it through the manager. Oops, I forgot to click. Yeah, if a deity showed up, well, I mean, it would kind of matter about what the deity cares about. If the deity likes the chaos that I've been up to, I might stick around, but otherwise I would be inclined to, for also very unrelated reasons, end the fortress. Let's go and just do 10 iron cages, and let's go ahead and smelt. 10 hematite. We'll go and leave that low on the bar. Let's also look into silver. Horn silver or sterling silver bars? Oh, make bars. Smelt horn silver ore. Okay, let's change this. Native silver ore. They haven't done any of that, so let's drop that. And we'll make smelt horn silver ore. And we'll leave it at 10 because I see we got most of our warhammers made already. Sparring is happening. It stopped raining. It's become a herbalist. That's fine. It's become a wrestler. Fine. More alerts for how great my craft dwarf is. And the baby has been missing for a week. It was a deity of sickness. Oh, yes. I would not want to be around a deity of sickness. I mean, it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the deity of sickness. I am very happy he chose your fortress to look at, actually, if I were to say so myself. A much better fortress than mine, perhaps. Let's see. soap is happening. We have more people assigned. We have a working military. We have, this is being progressed. We made the hammers. So let's take a look at the two guys. Got more of those going. We need more shields, and let's make a whole bunch of shirts. Yeah, we're pretty good on shields here. We just need to make more shirts over here. So, manager. Send the fortress to the end land. We will get to there. We will be digging down very soon. Right now I'm working on getting my military equipped up so that they can handle an undead corpse with cornstarch hair outside. Let's see, iron, chain, no. Iron mail, there we go. Forge iron mail shirts. Let's go ahead and make that 20 of those. Go with iron shields. Again, we'll go with 10 of those for now. And let's, make iron greaves. And we actually want to bring that up to 25, I think. That should be good. Hematite, let's find that. Hematite ore, let's do that on repeat for a while. I think we're good on coke. We got a bunch of coke. By the way, if I sound incoherent, it's because I got no sleep last night. Yeah, no worries. I know how that feels. I actually, I skipped stream yesterday because I was just that tired. Normally, I can just sleep in on a Saturday and I'm good to go. But that last week was particularly rough. So I ended up sleeping through Saturday, most of Sunday, and then I skipped work Monday to get even more sleep. So I'm right there with you. Let's see, we're good on those fronts. We got our bedroom smooth, actually. Let's go ahead and get some doors put up. We have enough doors. Maybe. I will be surprised. I'm surprised. This is my surprised voice. Beds, we definitely won't have enough beds for everyone, though. Only one per room. Nope. Okay, we ran out. And then coffers. We probably have even fewer coffers, or chests, actually. Yep. That is okay. Let's go ahead and get more beds made. Make some rock beds. Make some rock... Oops, wrong letter. Coffers. And then that's going to be... As far as beds go, we need... Looks like 3 plus 6 is 9 more, so 10 would be fine. And then coffers, that's going to be 12 plus 6 for 18. So let's ump that to 20. So coffers, we're going to change that to 20. For beds, I think we wanted to up that to 12. Let's just make that 20 as well, and then we'll have spare beds for when I want to expand the dormitory. We'll go ahead and hit play, let this start being built out. And meanwhile, let's see. Load cage trap needs empty cages. Created a masterpiece sheepbone earring. Hooray! Completed a thing. Wrestler has begun her mysterious construction. At last. Works furiously. We'll get that artifact very soon. They still want cages. Born Guild has... The agreement to establish a guild hall for the Born Guild has been abandoned. The what? I didn't realize there was a petition for that going on. Maybe that's in like one of the big big chunks of notifications I clear out so I can start paying attention to them again. Hibernation, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Hibernating for the last 3 days. I've come out of it the other end, although don't know if it's the right season for that. Let's see. Military, they're being taken care of. Hospitals. Ooh, here we go. Elemental Kilrutzatan Planter has created Sorry, let me get in here. Okonomisal Otilishok. Okonomisal Otilishok. A tetrahedrite weapon rock. A weapon rack, not rock. Okay. She offers it to the ambiguous bruise. Okay. 3 months too early, yeah. Nice. Let's go ahead and pause that real quick. We have a weapon rack. Let's take a look at that. Okonomisal Otilishok. This is a tetrahedrite weapon rack. All craftsdwarf ship is of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of tetrahedrite and tower cap. On the item is an image of a tall cross in tetrahedrite. On the item is an image of Werefangs, the gold mace in tetrahedrite. On the item is an image in indigo tourmaline. The artwork relates to the storing of the reason of abysses in The Sweetness of Kid in Rapid Sweat, the Rustic, in the early autumn of 504. Nice. So I believe that's talking about the mace that our captain of our guard has. So our militia commander, let's look at him. That'd be Nilicious, the golden mace. So that's pretty cool. Let's actually go ahead and get that set up in here in our military room for now. We'll probably get it moved over to our mayor's office or our mayor's chambers when we get around to that. At some point, she'll start asking for those, and a very valuable one will make her happy. Actually, we want a military item, and we want to get weapon racks, but we want to select the specific one. There we are. Someone will get that installed, and that will make my military very happy to have, at least until we take it away from them. That said, we do still have a hammerer, and we haven't had any executions yet, so that is a happy thing. Let's get these additional bedrooms set up. Switch over to multi. Cool. Done. I'll make a couple more dwarves happy. Okay, we're good on that front. We're good here. I do need to make a... I find it genuinely fascinating how DF inspired massive games like Minecraft, but is almost completely unknown to the book. Yes! Personally, I don't really like Minecraft. I find it annoying to play. My main thing with it is I feel like everything I make in it, there has to be someone to see what I've made there, right? It only feels... Oh, we got a petition. Let's pause this real quick. I feel like I only get the value out of my experience with Minecraft if I'm showing someone else. If someone else is experiencing the horrible tower or creation or trap that I've made, and it ruins their day. Like, that's the joy in that for me. Dwarf Fortress, on the other hand, has all of this complexity and story stuff in it that I can enjoy it without needing an audience. I played it as a kid, but don't like it much anymore. Discovered Terraria. That's fair. Yeah, actually, Terraria, I played a little bit with a friend. They're more familiar with Terraria. I enjoyed that more than Minecraft. Yeah. At least there's, like, progression and stuff, and I don't feel like I need to make this big, huge, grand, complex thing to grief my friends. I can just go grief my friends during a boss fight. Let's take a look at this petition. Guild Hall for the Copper Company. Excuse me. The Copper Company has many members in Rapid Swept the Rustic, and now requires a guild hall. This location must be built and furnished, with the hall designed for a minor guild. Do you approve this request? You know what? I will approve this. And I have the perfect... Excuse me. I have the perfect space for it. Down here, where we've been keeping our dead. And actually, on that note, let's get some auto mining, the lowest priority set. Oh, it looks like we're mining out someone's tomb. That's going to be unfortunate for them. We'll get to it, though. Actually, you know what? Why don't we use one of these spaces? Yeah, because we got doors that allow them out. Let's go ahead and use this outer space after the hospital for them for now, and we'll get something a little better set up for them. This meeting area. Whenever I played, I always thought something was missing, and then I played Terraria, and it was literally the exact game I wish Minecraft was. Yeah, it's really nice to find those. I kind of have a opposite experience with old school RuneScape. So old school RuneScape is a MMO, and for that game, I would get sick of it. I played it a ton as a kid, and I would play it so much that I would get myself sick of the game. And then I would like go play other MMOs to like refresh myself, and it was always like a relief to go play something else. But I always inevitably got to a point where I was like, well, what I really want is RuneScape. Like, I'm just taking a break from that, and I come back to RuneScape, and I was like, this is the game I really want to play. Yeah. Heard of RuneScape? Yes. If you're not familiar, there's actually 2 RuneScapes, so I'll go ahead and warn you right now. There's RuneScape 3, which is the modern RuneScape, and there's old school RuneScape. Weren't alive when it was popular. Yeah, that's a common thing at this point. I meet a lot of people that weren't alive back when it was popular. If you are going to play, I highly recommend you go to old school RuneScape and not RuneScape 3, just because I feel like it's a much better introduction for a new player. So like if you've been playing for years and years and you went along with 3, you're going to be at home there. If you're a new player coming in, start with old school RuneScape, and then maybe check out RuneScape 3 later. That's what I would recommend. All that said though, I probably would not recommend playing RuneScape. Most games I play I would not recommend. If someone asked me do you recommend Dwarf Fortress, I would say no to that also. But yeah, anyway, if I haven't scared you off of it, then maybe you've got the wherewithal to actually enjoy it. Oh wait, what? The Sweetness of Kid? Is that one of our locations? Let's take a look at that. Citizens only. Oh, it's a tavern. Wait, then the Rosy Stones. Oh, that's the guild hall. Okay, okay. Wait, we need a new guild hall. 10 workers, guild, the Copper Company, 9 members. That sounds right. So we're going to assign that to them. Only members can visit. That's fair. And they wanted a guild hall. So I think just for the sheer size of it, they should be happy. We're actually going to go ahead and open that up to our citizens temporarily because I want to do some smoothing in there. So let's go ahead and get that set up as a low priority task for basically everything here, I think. I'd play, but I can only play a max of 1 free-to-play game at a time, and right now that's Genshin. That's perfectly acceptable. Perfectly understandable, I mean, not acceptable. Anything you want is acceptable. Well, actually, not anything. I don't set what is and isn't acceptable. What I'm trying to say is that's reasonable. RuneScape is a huge time investment, and if you don't have the time to invest in it, don't. Okay, so I'm happy here. Has been satisfied. Thank you. We got some masterwork barrels being made. That's good. Let's zoom in a bit so I can see what's going on. Doesn't... Oh, he's just standing around. Okay, doesn't look like we have anything captured in here. Is that horrible creature still here? Yes, he's still flying around. Okay, I think I'm happy on most fronts. I want to come down and look at the caverns. Mayor has been re-elected. That's fine. Here we go. Okay, piles of wood still down here. That's fine. We got a bin and stuff. We don't really have any fisher dwarfs doing anything right now. Let's look at our labor and see if we have any fishing. Yeah, we do have some fisher dwarves, but they're not doing anything. RuneScape came out 5 years before DF's first build and looks infinitely more advanced. And that's oh yeah, yeah. I feel like most of DF's advancement has been like under the hood. It still feels very much like the game it always has been. I got in pretty late to Dwarf Fortress, so I played the ASCII version because a friend of mine had played it, and he made a YouTube video about like how difficult it is. He did like a how-to video doing a spoof on how difficult and obtuse the game used to be. It's a lot more easier to get into with mouse controls now, but yeah, that's where I got into it. Let's see. All right, yes, we have plenty of fishers. Maybe it's just too far from the fortress for them to care. Or do I not have a fishing zone set? No, I definitely have a fishing zone set up. Excuse me. I've gotten very late. I just picked it up this May. Oh, that is very recent. Did you see it on Steam? Is that what you got? How did you discover Dwarf Fortress? Actually, let's just teleport up. Watched one YouTube video and it convinced me to buy the game. Yeah, that's fair. Have you watched any of Krug Smash? He's the Dwarf Fortress YouTuber that I watched a lot of. The most complex game ever made. Oh, yeah, accurate. It's going to be on my dog. Masterwork shirt. Started raining. Some migrants have arrived. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Where are my migrants? Oh wait, why did I clear that? Oh, I didn't clear it. Okay, they're just standing here. They're here on elevation 55. Let's check, where is that horrible creature? He's down here. Oh, he's fighting the bird. He's distracted right now. Okay, let's... Not that. My burrow. Let's unsuspend the burrow. Let's make sure everyone is assigned to it. And then let's come over here and unlock that. We're going to zoom out so that I can keep an eye on... Where is it? Ah, here we go. And let's hit play. If that guy comes out from underneath, that's going to be very unfortunate. Dwarves. Is there anyone left? Oh no. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. Is that all my migrants? That is all the migrants, but they might... This is very dangerous. They might die. Oh, more chat. Let's see. My favorite video game ever is Rain World, which is also very complex. RW simulates a full ecosystem where each creature has its own life and personality. So as you might imagine, DF's complexity fits right into my taste. I'm also a big fan of big D&D fan and Fantasy Writer. Ah, yes. There we go. I haven't heard of Rain World before. I think the one I'm thinking of is Rim World. A lot of people liken to this game. But maybe I'll check out Rain World. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm probably not going to get super invested in it. I've already got Dwarf Fortress. It's amazing. Okay, maybe I will check it out then. We have 2 tiles. We need to let this guy through the door, because I don't think... Yeah, I can't lock it while he's standing there. So, let's see. I have to be very quick. Pause. Where'd he go? He's an idiot. Yes! I kill Morning Waxes, you idiot! You flew up! You should have stepped into the door! Now you are locked out! And we gained our migrants. What a joyous day this is. All right, we can turn that burrow off now. All right, let's hit play. Let's clear those guys. Needs cages, needs, or item inaccessible. Oh, that's because I had the burrow set up. Has become a wrestler. Okay. It's fighting, sparring, fighting. It's fine. What's going on here? Oh, right, that got made. That was this. Soap. Do we have any soap sitting around in here? No. Let's check our hospital. Did our hospital get satisfied with their soap? They are satisfied with soap. At last! So what's the last thing that we need to get for them? They're satisfied with their thread and their cloth and their splints and their crutches. But they want more powder for casts. And they want bucket, or they have buckets and they have soap. So we need to figure out gypsum, I believe. Let's go to our manager. Make plaster powder. Okay, let's... Yeah. Use any shop. I don't know if that will just go through. So we'll give that a moment. Needs empty cage. Do we have empty cages being made? We are making the empty cages, so we're good on that front. We have some buzzards to sell when someone shows up to buy them. Let's go and check on the uniform again. I know I'm going a little bit in circles here. Looks like everyone's set up for weapons, shields, and shirts, so I think pants are the next major thing. Let's check these other guys. These guys are missing stuff, but I don't think that they're on order. Yeah. I guess no special orders for either of them right now. Understandable. It's very hard at the beginning, though. It simulates an ecosystem, and you're at the bottom and don't know how the world works. In the first couple hours, you'll die a lot because you need to adapt to the world, which takes time. Oh, is Rain World that one where you play as, like, the cute little slug thing? I think I watched, like, a YouTube short about, like a super slide jump thing where, like, you need to, like, slide towards an edge, throw a thing backwards, and then jump one frame later. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. That one looks really cool. Yeah, that's... Okay. Yeah, if that's it, I will probably check it out then. Yeah, it looks really interesting to me. I just never got around to, I guess, taking a look at it. It looks like it's a very different kind of experience than what I'm going to get out of Dwarf Fortress, so there may be value there for me. Crafts Dwarf Guild has been established, that's fine. We have struck praise, that's fine. We got a lot of roosters and hens all of a sudden. Okay, we gotta do something about that, but let's see. Our military is swapping out. Sparring is happening. Needs more cages, that's fine. We'll get cages eventually. Here's all our chickens and roosters settling. Yeah, it's like a platformer, like a side scroller. Not normally a fan of side scroller platformers, but this one does look very interesting. I'm more of a 3D platformer guy, to be honest. We are actually very good on food, but what I'm gonna get out of this is more bones than anything. Bones for totems and such. Let's see. Come up here, and then we want to go to pets and livestock. We'll scroll down to the bottom. It's a survival immersion sim with platforming elements. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds very interesting. Let's get past all the red guys. Buck Rabbit, we cannot take care of rabbits, so let's get rid of him. This is a pet. This is a pet. Stray boar, male. Okay, we only need one male bull. This is a pet. We only need one rooster, and we want to keep 3 hens. That's a rooster, so we're done. There's our second hen. Got a whole bunch of roosters here. There's a third hen, so now we're done with hens and roosters. I hope these dwarves like chicken. We're gonna be eating well tonight. Cats, I think, yeah, I'm still okay with cats. Next thing we do something about is a boar. I think we already have one boar. Yeah, we already have a boar, so we don't need a second boar. We do want to keep at least one sow. We ideally want 2 sow, actually. So I think that covers all of my slaughter orders. The thing about Rain World is that it's such a unique experience, you can't properly categorize it other than a very basic survival. There's no other experience like it. Oh no, you're fine. I don't mind the info dump. Actually, if anything, I'm excited. So this sounds like an exciting game. I do want to check it out. So anything you tell me about me, I am fascinated to see. Secondarily, it's chat. So getting people chatting in my stream is an important thing. It's going to help me get closer to affiliates, so that also helps me. So not only am I interested, you're also benefiting the channel. So yeah, thank you, actually, for the info dump. Let's see, so we got those orders set. Smiley face, yes, smiley face. Yeah, we got our Warhammers going. Oops. Iron cages are going. Iron greaves is going. Yeah, we'll let those work for a while. Actually, I don't think we have... Let's make an anvil. Because we don't have access to the one that's outside. I guess we can't make an anvil. Can we do that through the broker? There we go. Forge. Oh, right. I remember how I interact with these now. Add new task. I want to go with other objects, iron, and then now I can say, oh, it's actually right here. Anvil. Makes that top priority. And then we need to get a spot for it. This, I think I'm done making ash. We're good on soap, so I don't need to keep making ash. Let's make sure that these are stopped as well. Those look good. And I guess we have this open spot up here, so let's go ahead and put the... Actually, we have to wait for that anvil to be made anyway, so let's hit play and let things go. Alright, what is it? What is this emote? I've never seen this before. Trash M34 Heart C. Follow remote trash map. Okay. Oh, I messed up all my overlays. I can't tell what's going on. Okay, now I feel safe again. Alright, once this... Oh, the anvil's already made. Okay, we can just go ahead and make the thing now. So let's go with workshop, furnaces, or not a furnace. I want a metalsmith. Yeah, I want to select the stuff. Oh, we have steel anvils? Yeah, let's use one of those. And then I actually want to make some... I want to make this out of something cool. Actually, gold would be cool, I think. Let's make this guy out of gold. I started playing Dwarf Fortress yesterday, and I've never been more confused in my entire life. Me after playing TF for the first time. Yes! You are lucky that you did get to play in... oh no, another petition. In this nice visual version. I don't know... If you look up older videos, you'll see it's looks way more complex. I'll also add to that the controls of the ASCII art version, the older version, is way super unintuitive. But once you learn them, they're ingrained in your brain like riding a bike. Let's see. That's an actual DM I sent to my friend. Yeah. Errol Slammerinellis has created a masterpiece. Tower cap. Oh, more barrels. We're happy with the barrels. Thank you for barrels. Sparring. Slaughtering orders needs cages still. I think of the ASCII art version as Egyptian hieroglyphs. They kind of are. There's something just so satisfying about them, while simultaneously being so magnetically repulsive to all viewers. If I play the game in the ASCII art version, I don't get anyone popping in. Or maybe now people will, but way back when, in my like a year ago when I first started trying to do streaming more seriously, and then stuff happened and I stopped. I'm back now, but back then I tried to do streaming in the ASCII art because that's what I liked, but people just were not interested in it. With this version, the Steam version, it's a lot more easy to immediately tell what's going on without being already intimately familiar with the game. So I find that this is better for streaming, but when I play personally, I prefer to look at the ASCII. Let's look at this petition. The Guild of Walls has many members in the Rapid Swept the Rustic, and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished, with the hall designated for a craftsdwarf guild. Do you approve this request? I am going to approve it. Crafts is actually our most important export. So I think I should give this some degree of reverence. Let's zoom out a bit. And we'll actually give them a good spot. Maybe we'll come over here. Yeah, we got plenty of space over here. Let's make this a top priority. Oops, we want to be in all. Grab all of that. And let's get stairs leading down to here. There's a crafts dwarf workshop, so we gotta make it something cool. Let's see. Oops. Mine them out. I want it to be 13 by 13, so let's go 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. That seems nice. Let's go. Yeah, that feels better. 3, 7, 3. I'm the kind of person who quits things easily when I feel like I have no understanding of anything in the game, so if I played the ASCII art version, I 100% would have quit. Fair! Yeah, I definitely get that. For me, I don't necessarily need to like totally get it. I need to feel like I need to feel like there's something to learn. So when I don't understand something, I want to at least have an understanding of what is it that I don't understand. If it's just complete nonsense to me, I'm out of it. Okay, so we'll do this as an entry. So that would touch up there. So maybe we just do it like 7 wide. 4 tall. Four, 2, 1, 1. 4, 2, 1, 1. 4, 2, 1, 1. Well, I think that's nice. And then let's go ahead and do something like this, maybe. Connect it up this way. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and continue that pattern around. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't look quite right. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. No, that is right. That's that. Maybe it just looks right flip. I don't know. We'll get the rest of this in and then we'll judge it. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Plus, if failure feels super punishing, I'm also more inclined to quit. I remember vividly for the first week I kept starting and abandoning the forts in the first 2 hours because I got anxious that I wouldn't be able to survive the winter. Please understand it took 4 forts to learn how to make food. Oh yeah, same here. I mean, I typically ran my fortresses until they died. So my people would starve to death. My biggest struggle was underestimating threats. So stuff would show up and I'd have my military, and I'm like, I want to fight them. So I send my military out to fight, and my entire military gets decimated. Then make another military, and they get decimated. And over time, I run out of populations just to fighting things, and then I give up, and I just let stuff into the fortress to kill all my guys, and that's how I quit. So not very fair to my people, but yeah, that's what I did. I think maybe one more embellishment like this. I think this will complete it. Yeah, I'm liking that already. Okay, let's hit play. Actually, I have to zoom out to see it all. Come on, guys. Someone get to it, please. The biggest struggle was understanding the system. It took an embarrassing amount of time to learn how to farm. Oh, yeah, it also doesn't teach you anything. If the DF Wiki didn't exist, I wouldn't be playing today. Oh, yes, DF Wiki is a godsend. I've actually live on stream a number of times. Oh, that should not be a number 1 task. That should be a number 7 task. Yeah, I would say... yeah, I've looked up stuff live on here. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, right. To make soap. So I knew for soap that I could butcher an animal, capture their fat or the tallow, and redirect it to my soap stall to make soap. With lye, of course. But I knew there was another way to do it, and I wanted to do it with oil. So I actually had to look it up to see that what I need is... So I figured out on my own that I needed a screw press. But I need to go a step further. I need to learn... Oh, I need to make a... Was it a kern? So that I could press my rock nuts into paste. And I got rock nuts from... I get rock nuts from... What is this? Quarry bushes? So I had to look all that up and then manually go through. And it was very exciting to be able to finally... Oops, scrolling around. To be able to finally have soap. Have a reasonable soap economy that I could make consistently. Cool. This is starting to look really good. So as expected, I can't actually... smooth most of this. There we go. Let's go and get that zone set up. Yes, all of that please. All of that please. Oh, we don't want that though. Except we're going to create a new guild hall. Wait, what is this? Hold on, pause this. Crafts Dwarf Workshop, somewhere in here. These are not alphabetical order, by the way. Guild, the Guild of Walls, 10 members. Oh, it's telling me about those. I thought this was telling me that they stopped asking for this, and I would have been very upset. The one guild I really actually care about. Oh, bedrooms. Yeah, bedrooms are pretty straightforward. The one part that I made bedrooms, but I didn't know how to like designate areas. So I had rooms with beds in them that dwarves would go to and sleep in, but they'd be kind of unhappy about it because it was just a bed out in the world. Like they didn't distinguish that from anything else. They didn't own it. It wasn't even a dormitory for them even. So they wouldn't always go to the beds either, and it took me so long until I realized I have to actually like designate zones for that. So I'm right there with you on that one. Let's see. Oh, I want to modify what already is here. I want to allow citizens. That way they can be there and finish all this smoothing for me. I struggle making enough bedrooms. It's very tedious. Oh, don't worry about making enough bedrooms. The only reason that you would like need to make bedrooms is to deal with moods, or if you want to. If you care about every dwarf having a bedroom, then you can do that. But what I do is I kind of just make however many bedrooms I can support at any given time, and I don't stress too much about it. What is this? Oh, it's a temple. Okay. Yeah, I just make bedrooms, and then the lucky dwarves that get to them get them. And then I have a dormitory. So most of my dwarves sleep in dormitories. Unless if I have someone very upset, I might go out of my way to make them a bedroom and assign them directly to it. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about those. Actually, I want to paint this area out here. Oh, can I not? I cannot do multiple levels. Understood. You don't want to make bedrooms for everyone? That's valid. In that case, just don't do it. Oh, I want to restrict this to only members again. Wait, what was that? Oh, fungi. Is the well still operational? It is still operational. We're looking. What are you doing? All marble. Okay. Oh, you don't stress about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good then. Are we done? What's going on? Is this a meeting? Watch leatherworking demonstration. Ah, okay. Well, my next order of business is I want to create some craft store workshops in here. But I want to make them of something really cool. So let's pause that real quick. Actually, let's go through my... Oh, no. Smelt, needs refined coal, needs refined coal, needs refined coal. Oh, no. Did I run out of... I did run out of coke. Okay, I need to make charcoal. Okay, and then we'll come back to that. So let's see. Crafts. Make workshops. Make crafts workshop. Yes, I want to select materials. Actually, where makes sense? Because it makes I think it makes sense that they would want to be able to hold meetings in open areas. So maybe I don't want to clog these up with these. Oh, maybe I dig stuff out. We'll come back to that. I think they're actually happy with this, if I look at it. Yeah, they have a guild hall. That's all they wanted. So, yeah, we'll hold off on giving them more craft stations until they actually request something for it. Sparring, mail shirt. We have struck bituminous coal. Hooray! Has been... Yeah, we've gotten more slaughtering. We've got... Someone has grown to be a boar, grown into a stray donkey. That's fine. The weather is cleared. I don't care. Military swap over. The Guild of Walls has been satisfied. The bone crafts has been completed. The totems have been completed. Military swap out. And has ended a mandate. That is nice. We have no mandates currently. Let's see. She wants a decent study, and she wants decent quarters. Needs a decent dining room and does not care about a tomb. So let's go ahead and start planning that out. So I want to relocate the dormitory and then move up here. Move up here. Oh, the military's in the way. We can't really center it. Yeah, we'll do that. This will be kind of an entry way. What's that? Double doors. Other opening for the double doors. We'll open this up and we'll make this. Oh, wait, how far was that? Let's remeasure that. 13. Oh, plus those. That's fine. 13 by 8. Do we want that? Is that fine? I think that's fine. I think we're happy with that. That down there. And let's go ahead and make this an interesting shape. Why don't we? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There we go. So this will be the nice dining hall. And then off the dining hall, we want to make a office and a bedroom. So we'll have the dining hall, and actually, maybe this, yeah, we'll make this like the throne room. Yeah, the throne room will be like her office, right? And then off the throne room, we want to make a dining hall, and then somewhere else we want to make a bedroom. So I'm thinking dining hall this way. 4. Maybe we do that. We make the dining hall very long. Let's go with 21 long. Oops, there we are. We of course want to give side access to some kitchens. So we'll cook food there. We'll cook food there. Then in here, do that. This can be like servants access maybe to the other side. We'll figure out something. This will be like access tunnels to work with stuff. And then off the back, actually, so we'll have our thrones there. Then off the back is where we'll go to make her big old bedroom. 4. Go 2. 4. 2. 1. 2. 4. 2. 1. 2. 4. Yeah, we'll let her have a orb room. Okay, this seems interesting enough to me. So let's go and do something like this. Yeah. That one, and maybe we erase that one. No, that doesn't look quite right. Because we want it to collapse down to 1. Maybe there? Oh, that just doesn't look as smooth, though. That's probably fine. Maybe we just expand it out. Maybe we just say, this is what it'll look like. And that's okay. 4x4. There we go. That's looking better already. I think if nothing else, DF's existence prove we all yearn for the mines. Yes! We all strive to return to the earth from which we have sprouted. I think Dwarf Fortress also warns of the dangers of that. If we allow those yearnings to overcome us, then that's bad. I think this is good for now. We have a throne room, we have a bedroom, and we have a dining hall here, and we also have access to get from any one to the other. We have a place to cook food. Let's actually go ahead and expand that out. I think that'll look a little better. A kitchen to cook food in, or food and drink in, and then, yeah, I think this is good. So let us come down here. Let's deactivate that. And can we construct chairs? Or I guess stairs. Construction. Stairs. Can I just do that? No? Have to come up here? Locked. Do I have to... I think I have to mine that out and then, like, tap it. So... I guess we have to come to this from another angle. I guess let's make a secret passageway there. Let's turn that off and turn this into actual stuff that will get done. All that way to come to here. And then let's go ahead and just mine that out. And we'll do a channel in those points. And then I think I can just construct the stairs up that way. I think that's the way I have to run it. Let's also go ahead and... Converting mining blueprints to regular. Let's please. Let's go ahead and just get started on everything. Or actually, let's get the main rooms going, and we'll come back to the side paths. Okay, we got those broken down. Let's go ahead and do construction, stairs for these people. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Let's go with jet blocks for this. That would be good. And play. So once, yeah, there's those built. Downstairs built. Downstairs built. All right, we're good. Now we can use our construction. Construct a wall there. Again, let's use jet, just for consistency. That seals this off. Now we only have one entrance into here. This should eventually get our mayor to be happy. Okay, this room is ready to go. Let's go ahead and get a very low tier smoothing order done for all of this. And of course, no, okay, they're still going good. Let's go with, yeah, an office. Gonna paint it. All of that. All of that, let's grab. Okay, yeah, it won't let me overgo. Let's erase some of that, because I don't feel like that's part of the office. There we go. I think this looks good. Oh, erase that too. Nice and symmetrical. Right now I feel like the office is going to take priority. So let's go with that, and then the bedroom can be separate from that. We can expand it out if we need. So we'll accept that. We're going to assign Where are you, Mayor? Mayor. Let's get smoothing order for all the rest of it. Oh, we got dirt. That's not very nice. Construct. We need to get a bed in there. Ooh, right. We can pick some stuff. Does it show us value on these? No, it does not. Okay. In that case, let's just give her jet. Actually, marble. We only have one marble bed. Okay, we'll give a marble bed and a jet bed. Let's go with the far one just to give more time. Actually, smoothing. Let's move smoothing over here up to number 1. God dang it. We weren't fast enough. Deconstruct, please. Let's cancel that construction as well. Let's get these smoothing jobs done. Yeah, number 1. Back down to 7. Oh, while we're waiting, let's get some doors put into place. I need more doors. Why don't I have more doors yet? Did I ask for any doors? It's on me. Rock. Door. When the mayor gets to a higher rank, I think we'll upgrade her to a more valuable door. Oh, you should legally have to play DF before you become the leader of a nation. Yes. All leaders shall subject themselves to the difficulty and horror that is Dwarf Fortress. I'd go a level further. All people who want to interact in society in general should have to make their way all the way down to the clown zone and survive a clown raid in Dwarf Fortress. Once they know what that means, then I think they're qualified. Rock doors. I want to make rock doors a very high priority. And I also want to make the count of that much higher. We're going to go with 25 for now, I think. Oh, we're saving! Hooray, saving! Okay. Mayor has ended a mandate. Mayor has imposed a ban on certain exports. Let's take a look at what that is. Here we go. Export of crowns per... Oh my goodness. Why? We actually want to sell those. Well, no matter. She has a throne. Hooray! We actually... just due to size and smoothing, I guess. Excuse me. We ended up with a throne room, so that's exciting. Let's see. She only wanted a decent study. As far as quarters go, she wants decent quarters. She has modest quarter. Oh, right, because she has a different bedroom right now. Right, we want to hit play, let this run for a little bit. Totems, that's fine. Sparring's fine. Completed work orders, I don't care. Grown attached to an iron shield. That's fine. I feel like at some point we're going to upgrade those, but for now I'm not worried about it. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's look at other and see. Yes, the horrible creature is still here. Oh good, the smoothing I care about is done. Let's get those beds put in. So from here we want to put the marble bed, and then we want to put in a jet bed. Cool, that is good. Oh, why did that get mined out? What are you guys doing? That was a blueprint. Odd. I'm not sure what happened there, but anyways, we'll take it in stride. We want a bedroom set up. We are going to paint this one. I think that works. There we are. To accept, and we're going to assign Pause this real quick. Our mayor. H-I-J-K-L. I don't see mayor. It could be that we already have her in this room. Topaz, yep. So let's move someone else. Or can we just take her out? Remove assignment. Actually, let's go ahead and entirely remove the zone for now so she has time to move her things. And we'll get this set up. Oh, a coffer. We should get a coffer put in there first so that she can put stuff away. So chests. I guess let's go ahead and put... what makes sense? Maybe we'll put some chests here. Ooh, marble coffers. There's one marble coffer. And let's go with, I guess microcline seems good. Okay. Now let's get her. Kara, what are you doing? This isn't yours. This belongs to the mayor. You can't just have this nobody. Who is this? Karak Atilich Chia Arch. I can't even say your name. Mason. Sleeping. 55 years old. Let's check it out. Personality. Excuse me, sorry. She has a great affinity for language, an amazing spatial sense, an iron will, a very good feel for social relationships, a natural ability with music, a sum of patience with good creativity, but she has a poor memory. She does not trust others. She is confident under pressure. She has an active sense of humor. She could be considered rude. She occasionally overindulges. I'll say overindulging, taking this room meant for a monarch. She sticks out her tongue when she's thinking hard. She chews her lips when she's angry. She needs alcohol to get through the working day. She does not mind being outdoors. At least for a time. She doesn't really care about anything anymore. All right. Well, she's about to get kicked out. Oh, we did actually assign this to the right. Yeah, we did. We're good there. So let's get the dining hall set up next. Oh, play. Zoom out. I believe that's made off of a meeting area. I'll do all of that. Except new hospital, library, and tavern, new temple, new guild hall. That's definitely not it. Office, bedroom. Oh, dining hall. This is what I want it to be, actually. Sorry, zones. This one, we'll disband that one real quick, and we'll click dining hall. We can just make that directly. Uh-oh. Got stuff going on. Real quick, get the mayor happy. She's happy with most things. She needs more stuff, though. I need to get her a cabinet. I need to get her a weapon rack and an armor stand. Actually, we have that legendary weapon rack, so I can get that for her soon enough. Excuse me. Let's take a look. Arban David Pippi, siege operator, has been missing for a week. A caravan for Nebulsora has arrived. Oh no. This is unfortunate. Let's actually... Shoot. What do we do? Do we try to save them? I suspect they will die. Caravan has arrived. This is very unfortunate. do actually have coins to trade this time. Thinking through this. I worry that if we do... Actually, we can teleport to the horrible creature. There he is. Is he gonna fly down? He is flying downwards. Has he noticed the traders? I don't think he's noticed them. I do have an idea. We could try to lure him underneath and seal off this area with a excuse me, a floor. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, we're getting up to the 2-hour mark. This is about where I normally end stream, but I want to resolve this before I end the stream. Incidentally, I did not actually go through with any of my challenge, which, excuse me, I don't know why I'm being so burpy today. My challenge was, so I assigned a hammer dwarf, or a hammerer, expecting him to do some more executions, and that just didn't happen. So maybe it's not as dangerous to set up a hammerer as I thought it was. But yeah, let's actually go ahead and get both of my military as ready. What does that mean? Oh, I see. Monthly schedule. Off-duty train. Yeah, we'll have them as ready. For defense order. Sign a station order. The soldiers will stand near the point selected and engage any hostile creatures that come near. Yeah, let's go with both of them. Go with that spot for now and wait for everyone to... Give it a chance for everyone to get there. Okay, equipment. See, not everyone is fully equipped. Everyone has a... Looks like, yeah, everyone has a helmet, a shield, and a weapon. And that's going to have to be good enough. We're going to make probably a horrible mistake and go ahead and have them get a kill order on the thing. Maybe? Let's go ahead and repause it. Yeah, it looks like trade stuff's happening. So we're good there. So let's actually go ahead and give them an order to stand here. Give these guys an order to stand like here. And let's, I guess, open that up. And move goods. Armor stands, bags, barrels. Actually, we have an excess of food, so let's go ahead and do food. Excuse me, sorry. Actually, need to double check my mandates. I don't think... Oh, right, no, I have to buy cheese. It's not that I can't sell cheese. I can absolutely sell cheese. I just have to buy it all. Okay, so seed barrel we're keeping. Let's go ahead and collapse things. This will be a little faster. Fine there. Wine barrel. We want to keep our drink, though. Plant, meat barrel, cherry wood. Let's... Actually, that's only worth 70. We're going to move on. Prepared food worth 200. Let's move on. Just looking for anything worth significant value. I think maybe 300's the most I could expect to see. 200, 200, 100. Oh, 3,000. Oh, that's a seed barrel, though. I want to hold on to my seed barrels, though. So how am I doing on seeds? I'm doing pretty good on seeds, but not enough for me to feel comfortable selling them just yet. Most of its tower cap. Yeah, I'm thinking that we aren't going to be selling barrels, nor bars, nor beds, nor bin. Actually, bins, yes, sorry, we want bins. We want to look at finished good bins. So here's a finished goods bin. Oh, but it's only got 3 items in it, not worth a whole lot. 300 for this one. But there's a mandate on this one, so we won't be able to sell everything that's in there. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Looking like we might not have a whole lot to work with this year. Cages. Oh, nice. Giant buzzards are worth a lot, apparently. Chains, cloth, coffins, crutches, cut gems, doors. There we go. Now I can scroll again. Floodgates, footwear, goblets, grates, handwear, large gems, legwear, logs, mechanisms, mechanical, musical instruments, rough gems, splints. Actually, we might want to sell some of the cheaper ones. Yeah, let's grab both of these worth 200 and we see if we can't get something more valuable. Gems, splints. We don't really need more splints. Tables, tanned hides, threads. All right, we're selling stuff. Right. Sorry, I'm getting backwards again. All right, I think I'm happy with everything that we're gonna get hauled over. Let's request the broker there because there's only 12 items to go for. And let's, I guess, hit play. Uh-oh. Siege operator has been found dead, dehydrated. Where did that happen? Oh, outside. I see. Okay, when the big horrible thing showed up, it must have killed these guys while we weren't looking at them, and that's why we didn't see them. Okay, we can close that. Needs empty cages, blah, blah, blah. Sparring. Arrived and unloading their goods. Become a wrestler. Has become an armorer. Is dehydrated. Or has been found dehydrated. All that is fine. I'm not worried about any of that. Let's hit play again. Keep half an eye out for the horrible creature. Make sure he doesn't come over this way. Or trade at depot. That's good. Still waiting 4 items. Diplomacy. The mayor, Topas Dishmababak, meets with the outpost liaison, Craniax Whitman-Sasha. Craniax Whitman-Sasha, I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Excuse me. Craniax Whitman-Sasha, merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of the realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course. There are responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable to recommend for elevation? We do, actually, and it's going to be our mayor. I can scarcely believe this good news. I have some recommendations. Flattering, but we'd rather maintain our distance from the homeland. No. We want to have the horribleness of a barony. Here we go. Topus Dishmababak, mayor. We're gonna go with them. Craniax Whitman-Sasha. The world is the same as ever. Make requests. Now, requests, I don't remember off the top of my head what we care to ask for. We're not really worried about leather or cloth or crafts or wood, because we've sourced those things now. We have bushes, or we have pigtails going. We have access to the caverns. We don't necessarily need to make get metal bars because we can make them ourselves. Let's see. Seeds. We've got good seeds. Anvils, if anything... No, we'll let them bring their anvils. We're good on weapons now, actually. Bodywear. Actually, yeah, bodywear makes sense. Let's have them bring breastplates, then we might not have to make breastplates. Wear handwear, footwear, and high boots. And we'll deal with legwear next. Instruments, of course, let's grab 3 random instruments. Actually, we grabbed that one last time, I think. Pets, we don't really want to buy any pets unless we can get, like, elephants. Can we? No. Drinks, as always, we would like to purchase all the drinks that we can. I also have a mandate for cheeses, so I'm going to extend that to requesting, so I must request all cheeses. Oh, powders. We do want powders. That's the thing I was thinking of. So we don't want, like, dyes. Gypsum plaster, that's what we want. That's what the hospital's been asking for, so I think this is good on that. Extracts meat, fish, plants, garden, vegetables, stone, cages. Let's go ahead and ask for... Oops. Let's ask for 10 cages this time. We will always be in want of cages. Bags, threads, ropes, barrels. Barrels? No, we don't directly want barrels. We'll get barrels as incident from other things. Actually, you know what? Why don't we take sand? Let's go with black sand. And we'll call all that good. Here we go. Craniacs, Whitminster Shaw, let's discuss what we're willing to offer for your crafts dwarfship. A need for drinks and shields or bucklers is expected, and if you are able to provide some, the caravan will offer 210% and 214% respectively. This export agreement only applies to trades next year, not with any merchants currently present. Okay, so we're not going to sell them drinks, because we are always in a need of wanting drinks. I mean, we literally request it from them every single year. So I think we're going to focus in on shields and bucklers. That's going to help our metalsmiths a lot to make even better shields for us. So we'll probably make a recurring thing to make those and then melt down the lowest value ones. That way we can cycle up. By the end of the year, we'll have our whole military equipped, and then we can sell off all the excess in order to make some good money. Oops. Yes, that is okay. Thank you. So let's take a moment while we're still paused to see where the horrible creature is at. Here. At 54. He is still just hanging out. I don't think he's noticed us yet. If he does notice us, that might be the end of this fortress. Actually, worst thing that happens is he completely destroys our military, and then we lock everyone else up in order to keep them safe. So anyway, let's get an eye on this. Hello everyone and welcome. Our goal this stream was to get a justice system put in place, and the idea that I had to kind of get my motivation going on it, because I don't like to develop the justice system. I'm not very familiar with it yet. Oh, here we go. Let's go and get a trade started. Is I would make a hammerer, and then every time he killed someone, that would be a reminder. He executed or beat someone to death. That would be a reminder. I've never heard of Dwarf Fortress. So far, it sounds good from hearing you. Oh, thank you. I dig where the webcam is on the screen. Yes, no one else does this that I know of. But I think it's super clever. It allows you to see the entire game, everything that matters. So all you're seeing filtered out is just the absolute darkest bits of the game. Incidentally, this game has a lot of dark bits in it, so it's really easy to see me. Let's see. Forgot where I was at, but oh man, they're really not valuing my buzzards. I think I should look into my trader. I might not have my best trader available. Excuse me. I think last year we requested logs because we hadn't found the caravans yet, or not caravans, sorry. Caverns, yeah, but we found the caverns, so we again don't care about logs. Goblets do matter. So I'm going to scroll through here. They didn't bring me anything of major value. We can make better goblets. These are instruments, so actually we may come back to those. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and sell these 2 instruments, and let's get some better instruments in place of them. Yeah, the most valuable one of the top mech, we'll go with that one. And Cyrax, I think I want to go with, yeah, heck it, let's just go with the best one. Crystal Glass Cyrax, 1600, that's already a lot, so we'll have to make up that cost somewhere. Barrels, prepared food, dwarven syrup barrel. And, oh, actually, I need to get to cheeses. Beans, meat, fish, plants, leaves and fruits. Before I get into anything else, I do have a chat mandate that requires me to buy all cheeses. So there we have it. Cheese is not present. He's gone to bed, so hopefully if he's watching the VOD, this is for you. A significant uptick in my price that I'm going to have to deal with. Anyway, that will be very annoying. But let's come back to that. Over here, though, we cannot just wantonly sell our finished goods because, yet again, we have more chat mandates. We also have, what is it? We have an actual mandate in-game. Oh, actually, that reminds me. One of the chat mandates is we can't sell shields. So we're going to have to make bucklers to satisfy this. So I guess my military is going to have to be happy with bucklers. Anyway, let's get through here. So again, remind myself I cannot sell scepters due to chat mandate. So actually, I'll take this moment to shout that out real quick. If you follow, so anyone that follows, you get to make a chat mandate. That is that I either must craft some items, I must purchase items from traders that arrive, or I'm not allowed to sell items. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit follow and let me know in the chat. That is a follow on Twitch. These are Twitch related rewards because I'm trying to get affiliate on Twitch. Anyway, that aside, first time commenters also get to name our executed dwarf. So I'm done with the spiel. Let's get back to the fortress. So I can sell the ring, the bracelet, the earrings, the amulet. I cannot sell the scepter. Pig bone figurine, totem. Actually, can I sell totems? Shields and scepters. Okay, yeah, totems fell off. So I can sell totems, amulets, no scepters. I'm real sorry if this ends up being tedious. Figurine, a skull totem, an amulet, totem, a bracelet, totem. Cannot sell the crowns. Totem, amulet, totem. Totem, figurine. Kalar, figurine of someone. That's interesting. Actually, can I do, like, ring? Cheekbone scepter. Okay, no, yeah. As always, the search only goes into zones. It won't filter out within a bin. Unfortunately. You guys did this to me. Cheekbone, amulet, ring, earring. Cannot buy a scepter. Let's grab that earring, bracelet, figurine, bracelet. There's a crown there, so let's grab all of those. Scroll down a little more. Figurine, ring, bracelet, scepter. Okay, bin, crown, ring. Oh, figurine. Crown, bracelet, earring. Bracelet. Can't do the scepter. Ring, scepter, amulet. Bracelet. Figurine, scepter, amulet. Scepter. We have a lot of scepters. Earrings, bracelets. Figurine, earring. Can't sell the scepter, earring. Some crowns, amulet. It is nice that the in-game mandates are different colors. That makes that a little faster to get through. So really I just have to look out for scepters. Figurine, earring, another scepter. Scepter, scepter, earring. Earring, crown, scepter, scepter, earring. Scepter. This entire bin is of totems, so we can sell that. Finished good bin, 12 items. Totem, can't sell the crown. Totem, 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 totem. Is, oh, that's not, okay, I see now. So this immediately tells me that there's a crown somewhere in there. I've never really dealt with this before. I usually just don't take things that have mandates on them in. So this is new for me as well. Scepter, totem, scepter, totem, totem, crown, scepter, bracelet, totem, amulet, totem, totem. Oh wait, no, I can sell the totems. Figurine of humans, small totem, figurine of magpie men, skull totem, skull totem. There we go, that's everything. They're currently profiting by 2,600, but they have 1,500 too much weight. That could be, did they pull a wagon in? I'm pretty sure they did bring a wagon in. Well, anyway, that said, we are buying a Cyogrex. We are buying a Tokmek. Cages. Cages weigh a lot, so I think we buy all the cages. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Okay, maybe we keep ordering lead cages. That's something that we can have in our back pocket. We want cages anyway, but lead cages will be like a back pocket item to eat up some weight. Okay, so barrels is the next thing that I majorly care about, which is alcohol. If I just want to buy all the barrels, can we do that? We can, but it brings us out of a green zone. So let's undo that and see if we have any barrel. Oh, this is actually really short. Go ahead and recollect all those, and then from the bottom, try to bring it back into the green. There we go. I'm not really interested in buying a whole lot more at this point. Bags. We're actually okay on seeds, so I don't really need to worry about buying things from bags. Oh, gypsum plaster. Did we order that last time? I don't know if we did, but he's selling it. Let's get that. Gypsum plaster, gypsum plaster. Gypsum plaster. Yeah, we'll buy all their gypsum plaster. Bins, I'm not worried about bins. Meat, fish, plants, leaves, fruit, greaves, cheese. I think we're okay. Let's try to do this trade just as is, of course. You'll need more goods to make this arrangement. All I see here is not enough. Okay, I guess we'll give back some of the booze. I feel like this is the most immediate thing we can give up. Although I really want the booze. There we go. There's the change. Now we'll definitely get the sell. Let's try one more. Let's try... Nope. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Now all left is scepters and crowns in these bins. Oh, there's earrings. I missed an earring. Let's come out and let's go ahead and move some more goods, please. And let's get some coins. Coin bin, diorite. This looks like, I think it has the gold in it. I think this is my silver and these are my iron coins. So, actually, I don't know if they're going to make it back this year. I don't think I want to give them a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe we just do my iron and my silver coins this year, and we're going to hold on to the gold coins for next year when I feel a little more secure in their ability to get off the map. The horrible creature really hasn't been bothering us at all, so I don't think that's going to be an issue, but I'm still a little worried. If I only lose 1,000 value, I feel better than losing 2,200 value in gifts. Oh, did I? Yeah, that worked. Okay. Let's hit play again. and keep an eye on ourselves. Re-elected. Hooray. Let's do the trade real quick. Don't care about bins. I guess I do care about bins. Coin bin. Silver coins from 502. 502. These are old coins. Okay. Let's send them the coins. Oh, wait. Can they not carry them? Oh, no. They can't carry them. They only have so much weight. Oh, there's the iron. Those are the silver. I guess let's send them like that, maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That looks a little better. It's much less value. It's only 300. But I guess let's offer that as a gift, and we'll call it good from there. So, hit play, I guess. Sort by values. Sort by distance from the depot. Toggle where the goods. I just want to be able to... I want a quick select item to be like... take those back, please. Yeah, but now I have to, like, come through here, and I can scroll through and unselect those items so they get put away. Cool. There we go. Oh, what's this? Gave birth to a piglet. A clothier has been possessed. That's exciting. Although, I think we're in a really good spot here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just end stream with that. We got a clothier that's possessed. We got a trade deal taken out underneath the nose of a horrible creature flying around. Let's actually go ahead and keep an eye on him. I feel like that might be an more interesting thing to look at. Him flying out around in the sky. Wait, there he is. I guess let's do overview description. There we go. Yes. So anyway, this has been an artisan stream. Oh, is this more emotes? Yes, congratulations. Taps, whatever that means. I'll assume it's something similar to applauses. Thank you all for coming to Artisan Stream. If you enjoyed this stream, please hit that follow on Twitch. It does a lot for me. If you didn't like me, don't follow me. Tell me to frick off. Give me a horrible, nasty comment. If you're watching the in the VOD after the fact, go and give me a nasty comment there. Tell me I look ugly or something. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed your time here as much as I enjoyed my time here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, he's dead. I was not expecting that. Combat report. Topus. Oh, he's fighting. Oh, no. The corpse is fighting. This is a lot. Miss the wrestler, Hammerdorf bashes, Akil morning waxes the mountainous corpse in the left upper arm with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle. Akil morning waxes the mountainous corpse, misses the hammer dwarf. Bashes the corpse in the head with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscles, fracturing the skull. The force bends the neck. Alright, we're handling this pretty handedly so far. Akil morning waxes the mountainous corpse, misses the hammer dwarf. The hammer dwarf bashes morning waxes the mountainous corpse in the head with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle. The force bends the neck again. A kill, Morning Waxes, the mountainous corpse misses the hammer dwarf. A kill, Morning Waxes, the mountainous dwarf charges at the hammer dwarf. The hammer dwarf jumps away. The hammer dwarf bashes. A kill, Morning Waxes, the mountain corpse's corpse in the lower body with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle and fracturing the lower spine's bones. Oh man. Okay, this is not going as bad as I thought it would. Misses. Strikes the hammer dwarf, but the shot is blocked. Yes! Go, hammer dwarfs! Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse hits the mountainous corpse in the lower body with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. A kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse misses the hammer dwarf. The hammer dwarf bashes a kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse in the left hand with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle. The force pulls the left lower arm. The Mountain Wax's corpse misses the hammer dwarf. Mountain Wax's corpse charges at the hammer dwarf. The hammer dwarf jumps away. The corpse misses the hammer dwarf. The hammer dwarf bashes a kill. Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse in the left foot with her silver warhammer, fracturing the bone. The force bends the lower leg. A kill, Morning Wax's corpse falls away. The corpse misses the hammer dwarf's. The hammer dwarf bashes Morning Wax the mountainous corpse's upper body with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle. Misses the hammer dwarf, strikes the hammer dwarf, but the shield is blocked. Yeah, let's just scroll through here for a while. Bruises the muscle, bends the right lower arm. Misses the hammer dwarf, strikes at the wrestler, but the shot is blocked with the iron shield. Misses the hammer dwarf. Now this is where everything's piling in now. Hammer dwarf misses. Corpse strikes at the wrestler, but the shot is blocked with the iron shield. Those shields are really helping these guys. Misses the wrestler. The hammer dwarf bites Morning Waxes the mountainous corpses in the lower body, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. The hammer dwarf latches on firmly. Making a kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse scratches the wrestler in the left breast, tearing the fat through the pigtail left glove. Maybe they tried to like block it with their hand and they caught it. Or maybe they're just wearing the glove on the breast. That's a sillier idea. Scratches the wrestler in the left breast. Okay, so there's a wrestler somewhere that's scratched. I don't think we have to worry about that. The description said that he has a poisonous bite, so I don't think that includes the claws. I'm also surprised he hasn't gone for any bites. I feel like that would be its natural thing to do. Misses. The wrestler latches on firmly. Ooh. A kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse scratches the wrestler in the left breast, and the injured part is ripped into loose shreds. Oh no! One of our dwarfs lost a booby. We got a one burby dwarf now. The wrestler latches on firmly. Misses the wrestler. Strikes at the wrestler, but the shot is blocked with the iron buckler. Misses the dwarf. Mountainous corpse. The wrestler bashes a kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse in the upper body with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle. The axe dwarf bashes a kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse in the upper body with his silver warhammer, bruising the muscle and bruising the right lung. Excuse me, sorry, I don't know why I'm being extra burpy today. Settling my stomach troubles with a nice refreshing taste of Dasani water. Not sponsored, but I could be. I think Coca-Cola does Dasani, so call me up. I'll promise to do something. The wrestler bashes a kill, Morning Waxes the mountainous corpse in the head with his silver warhammer, and the injured part is crushed. And that's the end of the report. He died. The baby is fighting? You can research on the locations of the announcements. You may also toggle pausing when there is an Auto pause a new report. That's interesting. Yeah, that would allow us to read these as it goes. Yeah, I'll activate that and we'll see if that's not interesting. We have a wrestler that got very hurt. Just caused injuries. Hammer Dwarf, X-Dwarf, my wrestler. Let's look at that. There we go. This part is ripped into loose shreds. Okay, this is the one that got hurt. So, Hannah? Looks like Hannah got hurt. Maybe Esther also? I can't tell which one's which. No matter. Let's take a look at... Yeah, we'll give it a moment and we'll look at what's in the hospital. Cool, this is exciting. This, I guess let's go ahead and throw up another workshop nearby. I believe... Or I guess, does that automatically trigger with this? Butcher an animal? Yeah, it got canceled because there's... Needs a butcherable unrotten nearby item. Oh, I bet his corpse counts as rotten, doesn't it? This is Ishlam Kizbiz. I just got my first ever dragon encounter in my 260 hours of DF. I am yet to see a dragon, actually. The other day I was watching some videos, and that's the first time I ever saw a dragon. A dragon came and attacked someone else's fortress in this video. And my first thing was, there's dragons in this game? What? So yeah, I didn't even know there were until like recently. So that's exciting. I don't know how many hours I've spent on this though. I'm just trying to yes, I'm just trying to decorate. I want my happy little dwarves to have happy little lives. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do with this corpse. Oh yeah, I want it to be visible. Yeah, maybe I'll look that up off a stream and figure out what we want to do with that. Since he's dead, actually, we can go ahead and unlock our doors now. Excuse me. Oh, I completely forgot. We had a dwarf in a mood going on. Let's go to here. Sally Mirage. I think that sounds like a name of an artifact, so she's making that. Anyway, I guess we'll go in and end stream here. I feel like this is a very good cliffhanger to end on. We got interrupted by the horrible creature, but it's now a mangled corpse. It looks like none of our military got bit, so I'm hugely grateful for that. Yeah, so anyway, I guess we'll get back into the end of it. We got a I'm gonna use cheats to tame it. Oh yeah. Yeah, having a tame dragon would be really cool. I think the normal way to do it would be you would need to capture it and then get lucky enough to get another dragon of the other gender, capture that one, and then get them into the same room somehow, and hope at some point they like make offspring. And then I think you can catch the offspring in a trap, and then you can like tame that one. Or I might be overly convoluting it. Anyway, that aside, we just dealt with one of the main threats to our place. We still have a hammerer that's yet to execute someone, so I expect that will be coming up pretty soon. We got a lot of manager orders, and we just got a baron, and barons are particularly unreasonable, so if people aren't meeting those quotas, I think the hammerer is going to start getting us some urgency in that justice system, so we stop getting executions. We also have an artifact on the way, so if you want to see that, if you don't want to miss anything, I stream every night. Every weekday. The only nights that I do something different from Dwarf Fortress is on Friday nights, where I do speed running for Spyro. So if you don't want to miss any of that content, go ahead and throw a follow at me. It is the end of the stream. So if you want to do a mandate off of that follow tonight, I'm happy to oblige. If you want to do that next time, that's also perfectly fine. Anyway, all that said, I hope you had fun watching, at least as much fun as I had playing. I think that covers everything I want to say. So have fun, be safe, and uninstall RuneLight. Bye!